What's more terrifying than being locked upside down underwater with your feet chained and your hands cuffed? Easy, knowing there's an entire audience watching you drown. This is the setup for one of the most dangerous illusions in magic, the water torture escape. Originally performed by Houdini in 1911, this trick turns panic into applause. But how do magicians survive it? Let's kick off this deep dive into the most dangerous magic tricks, and the secrets behind how they're actually done. Water torture escape, death by drowning? The magician is chained at the ankles upside down and slowly lowered into a tank of water. The lid is locked shut, the audience can't breathe just watching it. But right before panic turns to tragedy, the curtain lifts, and the magician stands soaking wet but smiling on top of the tank. Here's how it really works. While the padlocks are real, the bolts holding the ankle bracket are secretly loosened. Behind the curtain, the magician unlocks the foot restraints, pulls up using a hidden handle, takes a sneaky breath and then plays dead for drama. Even the handcuffs, gimmicked. The real skill, staying calm. Lower heart rate equals longer breath hold. That's the line between suspense and disaster. Box of spears, dodging death inside a cardboard box. A cardboard box, an assistant climbs inside, spears stab through it in all directions, some even straight down. And yet when the box opens, the assistant walks out untouched. No armor, no cuts, no blood. The secret? The assistant is lying between two flexible rubber flaps concealed inside the base of the box. Spears that come close are deflected, and that final, terrifying downward strike, it's done slower, giving the assistant just enough time to twist and avoid it. Risky, very, but real blood is rarely involved, unless someone mistimes their move. Blindfolded katana strike, pineapple or decapitation. A blindfolded magician slices a pineapple in half on top of someone's head. No one loses their skull, so how does it work? Simple trickery. The blindfold is layered, gauze, tape and foil, but the magician subtly shifts the tape to peek through small holes in the foil. Some even use one-way mirror film totally see-through from the inside. The pineapple pre-cut, one clean strike and it splits on cue. High drama, low actual danger, assuming the magician doesn't sneeze mid-swing. Balloon swallowing, inflated deception. It looks like the magician swallows a fully inflated balloon. Sometimes they even bring it back up. The truth? There are tiny needle holes in the balloon. As they swallow it, the balloon deflates and rolls into the mouth. Then they swap it for a second semi-inflated balloon and secretly blow it back up, or use a hidden air pump. Impressive, yes. Dangerous, only if you actually swallow it. Don't. Sword swallowing, the real danger. Unlike the balloon trick, sword swallowing is terrifyingly real. True sword swallowers train for years to override the gag reflex and relax the upper esophageal sphincter. One wrong move, and they can rupture their esophagus, or worse, pierce their lungs or heart. This isn't a trick, it's a human pushing their body to its absolute limits. There are fake swords that roll up, but real pros go all in. Cut in half. The classic illusion gets an upgrade. We've all seen it. The assistant gets into the box, the magician saws it in half, the legs wiggle and she smiles. The classic version uses two people. One lies down, hides their legs, the other hides their body and shows their legs. Add in a few fake panels and voila, saw away illusion. Modern takes go further. Some versions let the assistant walk while still appearing cut in half. These require insane body contortion and clever frames inside clothing. And it's always about the legs, always. Riding the bus, gravity defied. In 2013, magician Dynamo appeared to levitate off the side of a moving double-decker bus in London. Wild, definitely. Real, not quite. A hidden metal support ran through a fake arm and into a rig under his clothes. His real arm was tucked away. The result, a stunning illusion that had people believing he was stronger than gravity itself. It's all about angles and distraction. Apples and arrows, sniper accuracy or slick sleight? Magician Aaron Crow shoots an arrow through an apple on someone's head, revealing a ring inside the arrow when it hits the target. How? The arrow is fake, just a stretchable band. When it's released, it vanishes into the bow. A hidden knife in the tray slices the apple, and a spring-loaded arrow pops from the backboard, already holding the ring the magician secretly placed earlier. Precision theater, not actual archery. Swallowing razor blades, close shave or deadly risk. This one's nasty. A magician swallows several razor blades, then a string, and pulls them all out threaded like a deadly necklace. Here's what really happens. The first few blades are real but dulled. They're tucked into the cheeks, not swallowed. The next batch totally fake, and the string already tied to the fake blades. The blades are never inside the body. Add green food coloring absinthe to hide the switch and voila, a bloody good illusion. Impaled, skewered but smiling. An assistant appears to be pierced by a sword or drill. They're spun around, lifted into the air, and finally step down, unharmed. The secret is in the costume. Reinforced corsets with slots that lock into place. Telescoping props fake the entry and exit wounds. The assistant presses into the fake tip, and when pulled away, the blade retracts. Looks brutal. Is mostly just clever engineering. Frog regurgitation. Blaine's amphibian horror. David Blaine really does swallow frogs and regurgitate them. It's not magic. It's decades of body training, gag reflex suppression, and controlled esophageal movement. He holds the frog just above the stomach, then regurgitates it with a wave of water. Disgusting, yes, dangerous, you bet. Drill to the head, power tool performance. A magician presses a running drill into their temple, looks deadly. But the drill bit is flattened, totally blunt. There's pressure but no spinning, the buzzing sound fake. It's all theater, except when they stick it in their nose, then sword-swallowing rules apply. Chainsaw madness, cut in half again. Kevin James performs a chainsaw trick where his assistant is visibly sawn in half and both halves move. How? The torso is a real person with no lower body. The legs belong to a crouched assistant hidden behind a prop. Swap, spin, switch. Then comes the reattachment and they dance. It's inclusive, brilliant, and mind-blowing. So, which illusion blew your mind the most? Did the secret make it better or ruin the magic? Drop your pick in the comments. And if you want more behind-the-curtain revelations, subscribe now, because magic is great but the truth is even better. See you in the next one.